career criminals who don't give a damn about any law, making laws for you, lawbreakers making laws, career criminals executing law or implementing the laws over you, the ones they will never kind of follow. Their law says they should be bought a car of 8 million naira, and it's a loan that will be deducted from their money. For some of you, when you are hearing about all this money they pay them, see the GBT, see the lie. You come in and say your salary is how much? 2.5 million naira as a lawmaker. Then you decided to now make other laws to boost that salary. Salary is what they pay you every month. How do you pay somebody 8.5 million every month, 400% of his basic salary? Do you not see how they are robbing you? Furniture allowance, 400%. Car allowance, 400%. Are those not supposed? Do they buy furniture every month? So the arrangement was like they will pay you a lump sum that will buy you car, buy you furniture, fix it up for you. Then from your salary, you will hire your own driver, your own cook. From that, your 2.5 million. But these guys went in there and they changed that by adding more. And all of you, in fact, we talk about their salaries. A lot of people don't even know how they came by their salary. Yeah, that 50 million, 55 million that a senator take home now is like a senator collecting car allowance every month. He was supposed to take 8 million. They've increased it to 18 million for senator, 60 million for House of Rep. He was supposed to take 400% of that same salary, which should be somewhere around there, 6 million or 7 million, right? From that same salary, he was supposed to take that for his furniture. Does your lawmaker buy furniture every month? Did they buy car every month? So they then put the whole package together, they get paid that every month. Every month. 55 million. In case if you don't know, Tinubu has increased their salary. An House of Rep member now takes home 47 million naira in total every month. And the senators, those who take home 55 million, those are the basic that they've worked together, plus the 104% increase. Don't think I don't know what I'm saying. Abi? I'm even being kind of, being very fair too. Before now, we knew, before Tinubu, an average senator legally will take home between 30 and 35 million. Tinubu increased their salary by 104%. What is 100% of 35 million? Is that not another 35 million? It's supposed to be 70. But right now, it is around 55 million. That's the lowest they take home. You see all those ones who are like the senior leadership of the National Assembly. You don't want to know what they take home every month. And those are the people who are discussing if 30,000 naira is okay or 60,000 naira is okay as minimum wage in Nigeria. And it was yesterday I played you this video when one of them reported Adeola Fayehun to his fellow colleagues. He's from he's from, I think he's from Kogi.
One Adeola Fayehun, who alleged on social media and Instagram that I, a member of this house, collect basic salary of 2.5 per month, furniture allowance 7.5 million per month, newspaper allowance 1.2 million per month, wardrobe allowance 621,000 per month, recess allowance 248,000 per month, accommodation allowance 4.9 million per month, utility allowance 828,000 per month, personal assistant allowance 621,000 per month, and so on. And very interesting for you to know that this Adeola Fayehun does not reside in Nigeria, he's in UK. And this is the same person, December time, when one of our colleagues, maybe by mistake, said trailers of rice were given to members of National Assembly. This same lady was spreading it everywhere, that you should ask your representatives, where is your trailers of rice? So if this house does not take a stand on this and take a if the house cannot take it as a case against her, I, Elder Leke Joseph Abejide, will take it up with her. Because in my own constituency, this is what is now spreading around, that I take this amount channels at a time. I put up my salary to the whole world for them to see. What is it that we are hiding? We are not hiding anything in this holy hollow chamber. I want to bet it with you. There are some members that cannot survive more than 5 days with their salaries. Even before the end of the month comes, the request from your constituent has already taken over everything. And somebody who does not reside in Nigeria will be instigating the general public against us. And then we will be quiet. This is the privilege that has been breached against me. And I believe by extension to all members of this house. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Nuisance lele.
Àwọn wèrè tó wà in charge Nigeria nìyẹn. And if you want to understand why Nigeria is not working, please look no further. You can see, come on to Mayegun's diary, Political, and see the type of clowns, criminals, shameless clowns too, right? Running the contraption. So yesterday, it was an embarrassing day, and they have been doing shalaye since yesterday. We all saw the video, okay, where the woman next to Tifnumbu was covering her nose. See, I don't know again. No, I'm saying this to all of you to please pay attention. I'm not saying that Tifnumbu they shit for body, but we all know that Tifnumbu wears a pampers, the elderly people's pampers, to control his or I don't know, maybe they shit for body. But most of the time, if you have seen Tifnumbu in most gatherings outside Nigeria, even in Nigeria too, pay attention to some people who are closer to him, except the regular ones. So if you see anyone that is coming close to Tifnumbu for the first time, somehow, you go just see somebody with a cover nose. Like that. So we saw the embarrassment, but they said it wasn't what it looked like. Now, let me tell you what they said. The Shalaye, they told us that Ramaphosa did not snub Tifnumbu. In fact, they said Ramaphosa was greeting people when the South African national anthem was on. So the MC had to call him and say, Mr. President, you need to stand and, honor the national anthem, something like that. So it was around that time that Ramaphosa stopped and pretended to kind of lie. Yeah, that's part of the shalayo, but no be waiting me and see be that. Everybody they avoid Koolu. Nigeria don't enter Kana. Okay, the world knows that Koolu was never elected president in Nigeria. No. And somehow the energy, when Koolu walks into a room, most of the time the energy is like off. But the people around them who believes that they could use propaganda to continue to kind of present him and make him feel good that way. They have been doing shalaye. Let it go, please. Let it go. No, Ramaphosa said he is so happy. He is very happy to see Koolu. Bro, please, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Stop dragging. I mean, sorry, you say, we cannot take this lie anymore. Let it go. Let it go. But they will never let it go. I don't know what they do, then go drag Ramaphosa come out. Sorry, sir. Nigeria has got a drag our blockers online. Can you come and visit Tifnumbu in the hotel so that we can take pictures? We can greet him properly. Abba. Ramaphosa, the failing president of South Africa, the man that help further ruin what could have been the legacy of Mandela, to the point that those who jailed Mandela for 25 years, the failure of Ramaphosa in South Africa, has now led to the people who jailed Mandela to form a government of national unity with Mandela's party. No thanks to Ramaphosa. But however, he's still being careful around the Koolu. Once they take the picture now, they will go tell Nigeria and say, South Africa don't sign a deal with Koolu to be producing plane. Yeah. So he is a failure in South Africa too. Yeah. And a lot of South Africans, I believe, actually went on to go and vote the DA. How could the blacks vote for the political party that jailed Mandela? How? Because the descendant of Mandela's political party, they have destroyed South Africa enough that the apartheid could actually come back democratically now. So yeah, they go drag Ramaphosa. Please, you need to come. We are planning to go back to Abuja tomorrow evening. Can you please? He's not been able to sleep. He rejected food because we told him that Nigerians have been all over him. He's a disgrace. But listen, jokes apart, right? Nigeria has lost its place in Africa a long time ago. It's just like this, this useless Gbadugo. There are people who rather just tolerate. Are you with me? Mind you, even Tifnumbu is a joke in South Africa. South Africans were making joke of him. Okay? They are like, I saw one of them. They said, oh, look at him so happy visiting a country with toilets. Stop it. Okay? Do you get the joke? Because Nigeria and India, they are dragging number 1, number 2 on the world ranking for the country with the highest open defecation. People with the shit for public, people with the pee for public. India and Nigeria, they drag them. So the concept they are using his images. They say, see how happy he looked visiting a country with toilets. Now you can actually really use it. He can use a toilet before you go back to his. As for Ramaphosa, he is meeting the uncle that nobody likes, but everyone is trying to tolerate in the room. Nigeria will usually be in the front because everybody wants to kind of curry the favor of Nigeria somehow, as bad as it was. So no joke. These days, the government said they hide Nigeria somewhere. So Tinubu was hidden behind, and they say it's because he's at the back row. Shut up your mouth. What do you know? Nigeria is gone. It's gone for good. But you still have to see some who are going to massage your ego. Not for anything, but just for Ingo chop if we do that. Yeah, he said he's not going to eat. In fact, right now he said he's not going to leave South Africa until he shakes your hand and then we, please, can you do that? Just 10 minutes. Sir, please, 10 minutes, sir. Sorry. But is he okay? I say, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not happy. It's okay. I'll come around then quick, okay? Get him ready. And that was how the Ramaphosa showed up at Tinubu's hotel this morning, I think. Or last night, I think. It doesn't matter what I think, right? They dragged the guy out to come and make Koolu feel better. Then Koolu started this Bulababala Blue at the last 1 minute of this video. Watch it.
Yes, we Thank you. It's okay.
Your brother.
Your Excellency, the President.
Congratulations, Brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
It's an honor.
Please.
Thank you. Just one minute, please. It's a big challenge. Thank you very much for being there. You really
Of you. And I'm very much at home. Here to congratulate my brother for putting together a very, very impressive outing, particularly forming a government of national unity to stabilize the polity. And that is coming at a very challenging time for the rest of us in Africa to really come up with collaborative economics that will help our downtrodden and vulnerable people. That's all about it. That's what we have been discussing. Very much at all.
Thank you very much.
Nuisance lele.
I call you with that. People are saying they do poo-poo. When they told him, sir, good news, good news. What? Is Ramaphosa coming? Yes, Ramaphosa. How do you know, sir? I told you I'm not going back to Abuja if I don't see Ramaphosa. And that's Ramaphosa there. He too had to say a few things too. I know if you are watching me from other part of Africa, why does Nigerians always talk bad about their people like they mad, Abi? That worship with Abi. So if you don't understand the fact that that drug dealer may currently be parading himself as a depressive idiot of that contraption, okay? But is nobody's president other than those who probably feels like, yeah, but there's nothing you can do. There's a lot you can do. Get rid of the imbecile. A disgrace. And we all know the drift too. You see, when you have something that is illegitimate, you cannot use emotion to kind of make it legitimate. It doesn't work that way, does it? But make him feel better. Ramaphosa, add some few jara, and that's where it ends. Listen to that one too. The same way cause almost. My cousin visited South Africa in 2011. And to him, few places he visited, Joburg, a few other places like that, Pretoria, I don't know. Like he visited a few places, but you know what he came back with most? That was in 2011, before I left Nigeria, 12 years ago. It was like, it is true that there is actually 24 hours electricity in some part of Africa. I was like, okay, tell me about it. It was like, light, no, they go at all for South Africa. See, South Africa, You wait to South Africa, they tell us, say, South Africa beautiful than London. I was like, okay. But it's very expensive. I said, I understand that one. So that was the memory I had about South. I do know a lot about South Africa, okay? I know about the poverty. I know about the suburb. I know a lot too. But even as poor as the suburbs are, they still get power. They get electricity. until Ramaphosa became their president. And South Africa, they shared electricity, shared it. And people were like existing. I'm talking about some major towns, even cities, or major cities, going on for days without electricity. Like, what? To the point that some people were actually saying it in South Africa. That I be like, say, make apartheid come back and say, oh, look at this generation who seems to have found it easy, they say. You don't want apartheid back. Say, but these guys have ruined, they've not made the lives of the black South Africans even better. Other than just to, and that has made a lot of them xenophobic against other African countries. Like, what do you hear about South Africa that all of you are coming here? You are coming to take our jobs. You are coming to corrupt our girls. You are coming to sell drugs. Sort of. All of this against the foreigners. Because those who succeeded Mandela have been milking the system so corrupt that one of them actually got jailed. Zuma. I love that guy too. I actually did love Zuma. Because I was following them then, right? And this Ramaphosa came from nowhere and turned South Africa partly to shithole. No joke. That is set power. Listen to him. Ramaphosa.
It's been a real pleasure to meet President Tinubu, and I felt very honored to have him at my inauguration yesterday. It was a moment that lifted my spirits and gave a huge encouragement to us as South Africans that the president of an important country like Nigeria, largest country by population on the continent and large economy, could come and be in attendance at my inauguration. It's a great honor and a really great privilege. And I feel at home as well to have this moment to have a discussion with President Tinubu on a whole range of issues. And of course, we've set up a government of national unity. And I'm particularly pleased that the African continent has responded very positively to the news that we will continue stabilizing the politics of our country, but more importantly, that through the government of national unity, we're setting a very strong foundation for economic growth and to be able to attract investments. But for me, what matters most is to be able to have very good economic links with Nigeria. The two countries, South Africa and Nigeria, are very important in our continent. And when the two countries work together, which we are, and we do things together, it benefits Africa. It is the two countries that are among the pillars of our continent. And I'm particularly pleased that we support each other internationally at various forums, the UN, in multilateral institutions, Nigeria and South Africa. I essentially joined at the hip, and we want to engender good economic and trade relations between our two countries to address the challenges that our two countries face. So it's been a great pleasure and an honor to have you here, Your Excellency. And that's why I felt I should come and pay my respects to you. Thank you very
much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now we can go and pack our bags and go back to Nigeria. And I think they left afterward. But you see all the talks in that room? They are just talks. But the criminals in Nigeria, Tinubu and his gang, and their media in Nigeria, they've already reported that Tinubu and Ramaphosa, they have signed a bilateral deal for South Africa and Nigeria to work together. And somebody just said that the load shedding, the electricity dropping, and all of that started with Mbeki. Mbeki was the one who succeeded Mandela. Then after Mbeki came the Zuma, I think. Then after Zuma came Ramaphosa. Like, how do you pronounce it? All of you in South Africa, you pronounce it without the H, like Ramaphosa or Posa? I don't know. That was that. Okay, so it got worse. That people are beginning to fancy the same people that